So someone asked about this picture here. This is me and Freely. We do the park run 5K race every Saturday morning, 7 AM. We do a park run 5K race. Now the secret that myself and Freely do with the 5K race is all about having an empty stomach when you do the 5K. Now people ask me, how much food should I eat for a 5K? Like, should I have a big dinner tonight? No. The 5K is, you're not going to run out of glycogen in a 5K, yeah? So overnight, you're losing about 50 grams of carbs of glycogen on average. It's going to vary a little bit depending on the person, how big you are, but approximately 50 grams a night you're going to lose in glycogen. So from dinner to morning, you're not going to lose that much. So you don't need to restock your glycogen if you're just doing a 5K in the morning. So what my little secret tip is have about that much water, just a sip of water, about an hour beforehand. If your mouth's a bit dry, just keep it moist, but just splash a bit of water in there. But don't have any food and don't have your normal litre of water. Why? Because you want to have nothing in your intestines, in your stomach. You want to be just cleaned out, so your diaphragm can really suck right down and bring your lungs big expansion. Here's an experiment: have a big meal and then go try and get your heart rate up, and it's like you can't breathe because your lungs are getting squashed down with all the food in there, which is fine, which is normal and totally natural. But if you want to get the best out of yourself for the 5K race or any little short race, even the half marathon, even the 10K, you don't want to have food in your stomach or water in your stomach. So now do some experiments with this. Now don't just go straight into the next race, but do the experiment of waking up, having just a little bit of water, a few mouthfuls, and then do your 5K race. Most races start at 6 AM, 7 AM, 8 AM, so you don't need to eat. And then as soon as your race is finished, have your water there, bring a backpack, have your water there, have some of your breakfast there. So as soon as you cross the line, you can get your water, talk to your mates, drink your water, and then get your food. And so you're eating while you're talking to your mates. So you're not missing any food, you're not missing any meals there, and your recovery is going to be so quick. Try that tip. I was talking to a friend this morning. He said he had like 6 Vita-Brits and a bit of fruit salad and stuff like that, and like 40 minutes before the race. I'm like, that's just too much food. That's good for maybe an ultra marathon where you can have a bit of food in your stomach because you're not going that fast. But when you have to really suck in that diaphragm and breathe really strong, you want to have no food in there, no water, just everything lightweight. And the thing is, so here's the secret. The day before is you have your normal breakfast, have a big lunch, and have a really light dinner about 4 or 5 o'clock, and then go to bed early, and then you get up, when you get up, and then you just have your water and go to your race. So you're going to be like light and, like just hungry in the start line, and use that energy, that vitality of boom, smash that race. So that's the secret. Don't eat any food before 5K in the morning. But what if you've got a 5K in the evening? Well, my tip would be to have your normal breakfast, a lighter lunch. So have like 1,000 calorie breakfast, and then have a lighter lunch, and then have maybe a little snack, like a couple of pieces of fruit, maybe 3 hours before the 5K race. And then again, have that full on energy, like you're hungry, but your 5K race, again, you're not going to run out of glycogen, so you don't need to focus on glycogen replenishment for the 5K because you want to be lightweight, you're going to be breathing very hard, you don't want to have food in your stomach. So that's the secret. Again, that's why the vegan diet works so good, because when you have meat, it sits in your fucking gut for days, man. So your diaphragm can't expand as well. That's why most of the top runners are vegetarian, vegan, or they just cut the meat out before the big races because they want to breathe better. So that's the tip. Race light, eat heavy afterwards. That's the secret, man. Don't eat heavy before a race unless it's a 24-hour race. Try it out. Post your comments and experiences down below. And bottom line, man, 10 grams of carbs per kilo body weight per day, every day, and skip your breakfast before your race, and you'll fucking run so much better. For the marathon, that's another story. We'll do another video about that. But this applies to 5K, 10K, and the half marathon. I don't have breakfast before I do those. Maybe the half marathon, you can have maybe 50 grams of carbs an hour beforehand. But the 5K, 10K, you don't need to eat anything at all. That's my opinion. That's my experience. Post yours down below. We'll see you soon.